Oops.
Uh-oh. Blooper.
Blooper. My yarn fell. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop away.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome into Cruising is Fun Anytime. Thank you so much for clicking the play button. How's it going?
It's going good.
Mm,
We're back home. And let me tell you, we ran into some traffic.
we did. There are some freeway closures along 45 South. There is a total freeway closure at Cavalcade and 45 North. If you are coming to Galveston for a cruise, the best way to get around this is to exit 610 right before Cavalcade east. Travel 610 east all the way around Houston, and then pick up I-45 on the south end. There are two pockets of traffic, and we know you guys are meandering your way through all these closures and stuff. So yeah, that's where the freeway closure is. Also, keep in mind that between NASA Road 1 and Galveston, there is a lot of road construction going on. So if you're coming down for a cruise anytime soon, be sure to provide yourself a couple of extra hours and an alternative map. That way you can get past all of these closures and stuff without having too much pockets of traffic that you would have to sit through. But yeah, for the foreseeable future, they're closing these roads, working on them, and making them better for us to travel on.
Yes. And let me tell you, when we got back, well, first off, our daughter, the oldest daughter and the youngest daughter came down with us. Well, it was I don't know how to.
They rode together.
They rode together.
Yeah, the oldest daughter rode with the youngest daughter back down with us because the oldest daughter needed to pick up her daughter to go back.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's how
it sounds confusing, but that's what happened.
Yes. So they rode back together. And man, I had such a relaxing time in Dallas, but I was ready to come home.
Mm-hmm.
I was ready to come home after the first week, but we had no electricity. I was so, but everything worked out except for the food situation, which it would have been bad anyway after 3 days.
Right. It was a complete and total loss.
Yes, and we had just went grocery shopping.
Yeah, we blessed some people with some food on the way out, but
yes, we did.
It wasn't.
Yes, we did.
It wasn't. Everything was not out of the boxes, and so what we did, we got an email from the people that run the facilities here, and they said they were sending in the maintenance people to empty the refrigerators and leave them open
and the deep freezer. You okay?
And the deep freezer. That way, everything will smell fresh and be ready for whenever we return. Well, we returned yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Yeah. And it was just a slight bit off, if you will. The freezers and the refrigerator were not empty.
And the deep freezer.
They were just re-energized. And with that came puddles of water down in the bottom of the freezer. And with that, there was some vegetables and 2 Cornish game hens actually was frozen to the bottom of the freezer. So I had to re-defrost it again and get that old food out of there. That way we can go ahead and sanitize it and get ready for the next round of groceries that we got to put in there. Mm-hmm. Oh man, recovering food for 5 people, that's going to be a haul or a task, a grocery haul, I think is what they call it.
Yeah, ours is a haul.
Yeah. But yeah, the food wasn't it wasn't too terribly bad. It's just that they could have taken it out of here, while everything was defrosted and had an opportunity. They said they were going to.
They said they were going to. We got an email saying that it was going to be done.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Other than that, we took no damage. Actually, we were happy about that. No damage, no water damage, no structural damage or anything like that.
They fixed the carpet.
Yep, they did.
They did that.
But yeah, other than that, we have made it home, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're happy.
Yes.
We're so happy.
And we're happy that you followed along with our
Hurricane Burrow journey.
With our journey. Yeah, I don't know that we're going to have any more journeys like this. So
because we're going to
Please enjoy the
Evacuate.
series. I may create a a playlist called Hurricane Barrel.
Oh,
Yeah,
that name alone.
that would be good.
Mm.
I don't know. So how you doing? What you working on over here?
My nemesis.
Your nemesis, this blanket right here.
150 stitches cast on,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a never ending, and it's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And I made one, if you remember, for my oldest daughter, the one we stayed with, red Christmas colors.
Mm-hmm.
She said it's not big enough, not long enough. She said the great grands, their blankets are bigger than hers.
Mm-hmm.
She's short just like I am, y'all. So I don't know what she's talking about, but I have committed to giving her this blanket because this blanket is heavy. This blanket is long, wide. This blanket is like infinity.
Mm-hmm.
This is an infinity blanket. You see those infinity scarves that people be knitting? This is an infinity blanket.
Infinity blanket.
Yes.
That'll work. Is that going to be a feature on your other brand new channel?
Oh, Knitting with Cheryl.
Yeah.
Oh,
She got a brand new channel, y'all.
yes, I do.
It will be linked down in the description of this video, but it is Knitting with Cheryl. She is showing you her other side here, this knitting side. And she's keeping it pure. Actually, she already finished another blanket over there. You may want to head over there and check it out if you're a knitter, a crocheter, or just like covering up with blankets. This is the channel for you.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love the knitting community. They're so helpful.
Mm-hmm.
They're, people that have been knitting for years can give you all types of information, But we have some upcoming cruises.
We do. We have 2 upcoming cruises for the remainder of the year. One is the Carnival Paradise, leaving October 28th out of Tampa, Florida. I know we're excited about that. There's a bunch of creators coming with us, and it's going to be a big party and a lot of excitement. It's Carnival Cruise, so you already know what to expect. Hey, we love Carnival. She's platinum. I'm working on it still. I'm not that far from platinum, actually. I'm not. We need to book some more journeys on Carnival. Somebody this morning asked about what about the new big ships? Hey, we like big ships
and can't deny.
Yes, so we will, and we love Carnival. We as much as we are branching out to other cruise lines, Carnival is my first and will always probably be my favorite because of the happening party and the many things to do and see, and they keep it all about fun. It's a completely different cruise experience from your traditional cruising experience. I started off with that, and now we're going to the other cruise lines where they're a little more relaxed, like NCL. That's our second cruise we got coming up this year. December 1st. Oh man, we're headed out of New Orleans, Louisiana, which is another thing that I like is sailing down the Mississippi.
Oh yes, I love sailing down the Mississippi.
For that first day,
it's like the river cruise.
It's just like a river cruise. You can look out and see, for
8
land
hours
and everything. By the time you wake up, you're in the middle of the Gulf. So it's like it's a cruise experience that you have to. But we're going to be on NCL, which means that we're probably going to be asleep long before dinner. Okay. Right. I mean, it's after driving, to New Orleans and checking in, going through security and everything. I'm not sure how the embarkation day video is going to be.
I know we're going to have 2 of the kids with us.
Yeah.
So look for that because we're going to have kids with us. Well, we had like 1 kid with us in January.
Yeah, on the Prima, and that was NCL too. Hannah absolutely loved her cruise experience on the Prima, and we're going to see how the Getaway stacks up to the Prima as well. I know that the lifestyle, the NCL way of life, is probably going to be the same.
I love it.
The lifestyle that we adopt on the Prima ship, adopted on the Prima ship, is we get together at the end of the day and we have a hot fudge sundae. Well, that was in the local. I want to see if Oceans has this thing, like this
ice cream sundae,
and then I can get my chicken wings at the same time. So I'm super excited about that. Unlimited chicken wings. Think about it. So yeah, that's our cruising journeys for the remainder of the year. Let us know what your cruising journeys are for the rest of the year.
We got some good ones coming up next year.
Yes, we do. We got 2 booked already on the books. We got the the MSC Seascape, November 9th, first sailing out of Galveston. And oh yeah, we do plan on getting down to the cruise terminal to show you guys the more recent construction, if you will, for the MSC terminal. We're going to be jumping on that first sailing coming out of Galveston,
November 9th.
November 9th,
2025.
And then we're leaving the following month on the new Staten Dam Holland America cruise.
We want Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, we want to see how this Holland America way of life is. See how Carnival does elevated, if you will, elevated cruising. The Carnival Corporation, that is. So yeah, we'll have to see how it stacks up against NCL. I know that's a tall order to beat NCL at this point,
right?
Because we are so just taken aback by how relaxed we felt and how unpressured everything was, and how you could cruise at your own pace. You didn't feel pressured to do anything, and I love that feeling. I love it. Yeah, there's nobody coming around with trays of drinks and stuff like that.
You want this.
Yeah, they leave you alone. They let you cruise, and I know Holland America might be the same way.
Yeah,
I know that there's not a lot on the ship to do. There's some shopping and some shows, and other than that, we're good. So we'll have to see how these cruising journeys happen, and we're going to take you right along with us through each and every one of them.
Yep, that's what we're going to do.
Yep.
So anyway, we just wanted to check in and let you know we're back, and in Galveston, back home, and to give our thoughts and prayers to the people in Florida, South Carolina, and Georgia, because it's nothing nice to go through a storm of any magnitude, tropical or hurricane.
Yep.
So be safe, and we'll see you tomorrow morning on Go Live Together at 8 Central.
That's right.
a.m.
You guys take care of each other. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and stay tuned to the next one. We love you. Bye.